Packers in the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football. So are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. This one started, and off we go from Lambeau. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Snap comes at 1. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey, I'm coming. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. I'm coming.
Now Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Like 22. We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Like 22. Like 22. 26.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Running right, Jones. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Hey, take 26. Just like that. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The kick by Crosby is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Daniels on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. First carry for James Conner. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught at the 25.
Another day, another day.
Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 69 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Come on, let's go. Hey, 88. Mike 22. I'm going to run you over.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Mike 22. Mike 22. Hey, watch the line. 50. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Mike 22. Mike 22. Yeah. You don't want none. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and 12. Throwing is Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let him.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
And now they're going to fake it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On third down, here's Jones. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Check.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's go. Mike 22, he's coming. Hey, let's get in that hole. Mike 22. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Come on. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Watch the run.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That's complete to Cobb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Mike 22.
Here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. There he goes, right side.
Oh, now.
Past the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Extra point good by Prater, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Mike 22. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Rodgers. He hits Adams, complete.
Get off the
Touchdown, Packers. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Murray now on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Prater for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
These two teams going through their final adjustments. It's about time for the second half in Green Bay. So for the call, we go back up to Lambeau and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This one fielded at the 5. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray off play action. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup of 38. Play action. Now it's Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Rondale Moore, 54 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
22 by 50. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. They can't.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And talk about a quick answer. This looked like a missed assignment. You'd think someone would be able to rein him in after he makes this catch, but he's so slippery in the open field, he's able to take it all the way to the end zone.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They fake the handoff. Now Murray rolling to his right. And this one's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers force the turnover and take over at their own 27.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. 7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Mike 22, Mike 22. No gain on this defense, no gain. Mike 22, he's coming, 22's coming, Mike. 3 balls.
Here's Rodgers to throw. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
22's coming, Mike. Check Mike. Mike 22, Mike 22. Run right. Jan 300. 22's coming, Mike. We own him.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming, Mike.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. Give him 2 yards on that play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming, Mike. No chance. Mike 22, Mike 22. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter.
22's coming, Mike. Mike 22, Mike 22.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 25. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before, Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return. With more after this, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Play fake. Murray sliding out of the pocket. Murray has the 1st down and more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. To throw, it's Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Extra point good by Prater, and that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Tight down. There you go.
Now Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey. Mike 22, Mike 22.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Bodie Baker with a pick.
I'm the best in the game.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10.
Rodgers going to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7.
A check down here to Jones.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
You don't want it. Mike 22, Mike 22. I don't think you got it, son. Inside. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And that's complete to Adams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
And again, it's Rodgers. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead.
Here we go. Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Rodgers now on first down. Caught on the right side by Adams. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Set to return it. Here's Moore. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Back to throw it, Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Buying time to us, and the pressure gets to him again. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going for it. It's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Now Murray off play action. Escaping the under pressure again, and down he goes again. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Play action. Now it's Murray. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Push him back. Push him back. Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. I got one. Mike 20.
One final try now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offense.